Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of What We Eatin', Abel's Quickies. It's Friday night. Tonight's meal is going to be loaded nachos. You guys, these nachos are perfect for any weeknight, any day of the week, especially game night. Hopefully we'll have some game nights. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have some olive oil in my pan. Heat up some, and I'm going to add one small onion in here. Okay, down just a little bit. I'm gonna let that cook a little bit, maybe about 6 minutes or so. I love the way onions smell. Okay, so I have about 2 pounds of ground meat. Put that in there. Let that brown a little bit. And I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna get this meat mashed up really good here. And get those onions mixed in real good. Like this. You mash it up. You don't want really big chunks of meat. You want to get that mashed up really good and have some good brown meat. Okay, I'll go ahead and let that brown and cook. And I'll be back. Okay, so this meat mixture is still cooking, and I forgot to tell y'all real quick, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I'll put everything in the description box below too. Just preheat that oven, okay? And go ahead and let this cook some more till it's all done, and then we'll drain that grease. Okay, so the meat is almost done. So now what I want to go ahead and do is add some garlic to it. And that's about 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Just get that mixed in real good there. Just like that. Alright, we're going to let that cook on down some more, okay? Alright, y'all. So the ground meat is done. So I'm going to get this grease drained. You don't want all that grease on there. So let me get that drained real good. Okay, so I have the grease drained off of the meat. So right now I have 3 packages of taco seasoning. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to that just so we can mix really good. Just add a little bit, you don't have to add a whole lot. Just mix that taco seasoning in really good. so good. So now what I want to do as well is add some salt. About a handful. About a handful of pepper. Just get that mixed up really good as well. I'm sorry I got quiet for a second, y'all. I had to run to the pantry to get my salt and pepper. I forgot. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Alright, so get that mixed up really good. Now I also want to add a can of refried beans. Just add that in there with it. Let's get that mashed in there really good. And turn your heat down to about a 5. And I don't think I told y'all too, these loaded nachos, they're going to be on a large sheet pan. So it's basically a sheet pan loaded nachos. So you want to get you a big sheet pan and line it with some foil. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'll show it to you guys. But get that lined with foil unless you want to clean up, you know, your mess some. I don't know. But let's get that mixed in, those refried beans. Mixed in really good. So it's mashed in there. And I'll be back. All right, you guys. So the refried beans are in the ground meat mixed up really well. And that's what it looks like. And we'll go ahead and start to prepare my sheet pan. Okay, you guys, so this is what I was talking about with my sheet pan. It's a big pan, and I just lined it with some foil, okay? So now what I want to do is take some tortilla chips, excuse the noise, and I just want to spread these out all over that pan. So spread it out pretty good. Okay, I think that's good right there. Okay, so now you want to take the mixture and you want to just place some on the chips. Make sure that, try to get them on all the chips. You don't want to pull a chip that doesn't have anything on it, but it'll be okay. Just put that on there, just like that. Good. Let's try to get some on all these chips here, if possible. Okay. So now I want to take some cheese. And I'm using the jar cheese. I didn't use the shredded cheese because they get stuck together and you won't be able to pull it apart. So just get you some of this and kind of place some on there just like that. Kind of drizzle it on there. You can add as little or as much as you like. And like I said, these are perfect for game day. I hope we get to have a game day, y'all. I like my Cowboys. I love my Cowboys. All right. So now what I want to do is add some black beans. You do not have to add black beans if you don't want to, but I'm going to add some. And these are just canned black beans that I use. And all I did was just rinse them off. Okay. Okay. So you want to add like another layer of chips. Those as even as possible. I know it's not gonna be perfect, but it don't matter. Just do the layer, another layer of chips here. Okay. Then add some more of your mixture. And we'll probably add one more layer too. I'm gonna use all this up. That on there really good here. Make sure I get the chips without anything on it. I at least want to have something on every chip. Try to. My husband in the background, he done made it home from work. Let's add a little bit more to that. Okay, now I'm gonna add more cheese. Just jump that on there. And to me, this cheese is better. Like I said, you don't want your chips stuck together. I'm gonna add a little bit more cheese on this one too. On there really good. Just try to cover all the chips. Hi, honey.
Hey, baby.
Hubby just walked in, y'all.
Cheese and meat and chips. Beans. With a present.
Okay, now I'm gonna add some more black beans.
What a pleasant surprise. I mean, not that you're cooking, but what you cooking.
I know. Oh, they know I cook, honey. Okay, so I think I'm going to add one more layer of chips so I can go ahead and finish off this meat. We have a house full tonight anyway, so it will all get ate up, I promise you. I ain't called loaded nachos for nothing.
All right. Man, y'all, this is perfect for a game day on Sunday. I know I keep saying it, but I'm ready for football. I don't even understand. I'm so ready for football. I like to holler and yeah, go, go. Yeah, that's me. I'll holler. I'll wake your baby up. Okay, so that's the last of that layer. And I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of this meat on here. Just try to use all of that. don't have to use those. You can add olives if you want to. It's all up to you on what you want to put on your nachos. It's your kitchen. Add or take away whatever you like. Whatever it is you like. Okay. Let's get that on there real good. And I like a lot of cheese, y'all. I don't know if y'all do, but I do. Love the cheese. I have another jar too, but I don't think I'm gonna add it right now. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna add just a little bit more cheese just so I can get in this area here a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's add a little bit over here. Just want to make sure we get all that. You know, people like cheese. You know what I'm saying? They nachos, so you gotta have your cheese. Right there. Yep. Perfect. Okay. So, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to place these in the oven for 15 minutes only, and I shall return. All right, y'all. So these loaded sheet pan nachos have been in the oven for 15 minutes at 350 degrees. I think I'm gonna call these sheet pan game day loaded nachos. I think that's what I'm gonna call them. Yeah. Okay. So now what you wanna do, you don't have to, but you wanna put some of the tomatoes on here. Make it all pretty, real pretty. I think I used about. Okay, y'all, sorry about that. My video stopped, my phone ran out of storage. But the only thing you missed was, of course, I added tomatoes. Let's see, I added the tomatoes, I added avocado, some sour cream, cilantro, and then I added some lime. And I also have peppers, jalapeno peppers, but I'm not gonna add those because I have a little one. I don't want him to burn his mouth. So I'm just gonna drizzle just a little bit of lime juice on that. Okay, y'all, and there you have it, your game day nachos. And I'm gonna try one too. I want a little bit of, let's see, which one do I want? Okay, no, I'm gonna stick with this one. Put a little bit of sour cream on that. I'm gonna take a little piece of avocado. I'm just gonna stick that on there. And I want a jalapeno pepper. And I'm just gonna taste it real quick, okay?